Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Occasionally Relevant Gaming Show. And this might be one of those occasions.
We're actually relevant this time?
Maybe.
That's awesome.
I'm your host, Phil D.
I'm kind of scared, man. This is uncharted territory. And I'm Scott
We're
G.
not talking about Uncharted.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm Scott
There you
G.
go. I talked right over him. I'm rude.
Yeah, it's all good.
So, Scott, I want to ask you a question, man.
Okay.
Would you like the best pizza ever?
Yes?
You want the best, most up-to-date pizza ever? It's got the fastest pizza SSD and does like pizza ray tracing.
Wait.
Do you want?
Are we actually talking about pizzas
Yes,
here?
a pizza. It's a pizza. So would you like this pizza? Would you like the best, the most amazing pizza ever? Would you like this?
I mean, I don't. Am I supposed to eat this pizza?
Yeah,
because
you're gonna love this pizza for probably the next 5 years.
Will it ruin me? It will ruin me on other pizzas, is what you were saying.
It will ruin you on other pizzas. This is but
See,
there's also another really amazing pizza coming out. You could choose from two potential the most amazing pizzas you've ever had,
This is
and they're both coming out.
I've ever made in my life.
You could get both of them if you wanted to. It's okay. It's completely okay. Now, what would you ask me about this, huh?
What do I need to do in order to get one of these pizzas?
Pay money. Ask for one.
Okay. So how much money?
Oh, I don't know. I can't tell you. I really can't.
I just don't.
Sorry.
No, I don't know if I want that pizza.
No. Trust me. These are the best pizzas we've ever eaten. Ever. You want one though, right? You want one? You want both?
Kind of.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So what do I? How much money though?
We'll see.
When is this pizza going to be available?
I don't know. We might not even have enough of them for everybody. But it's going to be the best pizza you've ever had.
I imagine this is leading to something, guys, at some point.
Why don't you tell us how much the fucking consoles cost? Yeah. That's really all it's leading to. A very simple thing. Sorry for the drawn-out pizza analogy. I thought it was funny.
I loved it. I was having a good time. Although it was a very stressful question, you know what I mean? So I can understand.
There's a lot of money potentially on the line for this ray-traced fast pizza. SSD pizza.
Yeah.
Okay,
got it.
But it will be the best pizza you've ever eaten.
Right. Okay, so
we guarantee you.
So what's going on? I imagine you're talking about the PS5.
PS5,
specifically.
Xbox Series X. I mean
all the new consoles that have been announced.
I actually would like to extend this beyond just the new consoles and also extend this to new video cards because it seems like I'm getting hit on all fucking sides because I happen to be, console and PC gamer. Yeah. Right now everybody in the game, AMD and Nvidia on the PC side, and Sony and Microsoft on the console side, no one's showing their hand. They're all keeping it so close to the chest.
It's like they're kind of trying to bluff.
I'm wondering whether it's all just playing price chicken.
Yeah.
But at this point, you're really fucking with us, guys.
Yeah. The consumer ourselves, because it's like
That's right.
Well, because the PS5, what is it? They're estimating. A lot of people are estimating that it's probably going to be at least 600. Five, 600.
It sounds like some people are saying that the diskless system could potentially be 4.
Okay.
Which 4 for a diskless PS5 is not bad.
That's not bad.
I wouldn't have been so apt to a diskless system a couple years ago. I still am not the consumer for a diskless system. I like physical media. I still have quite a few PS4 games, on physical media.
Well, and it doubles as like a really good
HD Blu-ray player.
Yeah, as a good HD Blu-ray player. So
which I don't have, because I don't have a series.
And considering that we also do a podcast about movies, the Mad Cinemists show, guys, check that out as well.
I've never heard of this.
Damn.
We do that.
But anyways.
Oh, that's the other thing we do.
Yeah. Try to keep up, Phil.
Shit.
But no, what I was saying is like, I mean, the discless system isn't.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I don't think it's. I think it's a really good idea, actually, because
know?
a lot of games right now, I'm not buying physical. I'm buying most of my games digitally.
I mean, because you're talking about on the Switch, even.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a handful of physical games. For my PlayStation, I think I only have 4 physical games. Yeah. PS4, maybe 2.
So here's the only thing that I'll say.
But I do want that HD Blu-ray player because the other thing that I do a lot is just watch movies.
Which in your case, Scott, it might behoove you to wait a little bit and get an Xbox One X, like a last gen Xbox One X.
Yeah.
Because that's got an HD Blu-ray player in it.
Oh, I'm not rushing out to buy these in any time soon.
I know.
Personally,
I know.
I'm happy with my Switch, and like my PS3, my PS4 still works. So I mean,
and the PS3 is still the best Blu-ray.
So I'm
player
not worried
ever.
about the launch price. I'm ready for that like drop in price. Here's a Christmas bundle kind of shit.
Well, so let's say that
down the line,
you had like just a bunch of whatever cash. Bunch of whatever cash.
Yeah.
I mean, like, had a big old $10,000 bucket of whatever cash.
Absolutely, yeah.
And didn't care what price you were spending on the consoles.
Oh, yeah. Well, then
Then where's your limit? Because, I mean, like for instance, you're not worried about broking yourself. That's all I'm getting at.
Right.
Like, okay, or for instance, if you were going to put it on credit and didn't care. There's still a limit. There's still
I'm not gonna run out and just drop $1,000 on just the system. Maybe $1,000 on the system plus an extra controller plus some like games,
all the shit,
all the game, all the shit. Protection plan, blah 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 blah. But
you get the protection plans on new consoles.
Yeah. Well, because especially on brand new consoles.
I should get a protection
plan
on this PS5,
you don't know what's gonna fucking red ring of death or whatever.
You know what, Scott? You have a fucking solid point here. I'm actually gonna buy the protection plan this time. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm glad you could get something positive out of this. Guys, buy the protection plan on your electronic shit.
For brand new stuff that you don't know what's going on. Because I mean, this is the first run of these PS5, Xbox Ones.
Yeah, because I mean, that shit will be
X's,
under warranty for a year and you'll probably figure out all that shit, but you don't know what's gonna happen. Shit. I dropped my fucking Switch in my bathtub, and had to get it replaced. And I could, because I had the fucking protection plan.
Damn. That protection plan really does come in handy. Yeah. I just never bothered to get it. Even buying new systems, because I think almost every other time it was like, I'm already spending too much fucking money on this.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And I don't do it on like the games or anything like that.
No, hell no.
Because I take care of my fucking shit.
You know why? Because we put things back in the case.
Yeah.
Because we're
why
not.
Why don't people do that?
Mongrels.
Lowbrow heathens.
Jesus. So anyway, what would be
what's my limit?
What's your limit?
If I was going out day one,
and
had an expendable income, and I said
the big
I
boy
wanted,
too, not so you're not getting the discless,
the PS5 or all the bells and whistles.
PS5, yeah. So let's say
bang boom.
If you just got
plus a game,
plus a game. So let's just say console plus a game. Okay, so you're not getting, because I'm gonna get console and I'm gonna get the camera. And then I'm probably going to get a game or two.
Right. Well, because you're doing VR as well.
I'm doing the
and
VR.
That camera's pretty essential. I wouldn't be worried about the
And they said
VR.
The adapter stuff for all the VR is a free thing. So I think you might have to like ask them for one.
Yeah.
But still, it's a free adapter. They don't charge you extra so that you can plug your old shit up like everybody always used to do. Free upgrade.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
But anyway,
so
sorry.
I have 2 prices.
2
with all of the conditions that we've laid out.
Yeah.
Okay. I would prefer to only have to pay like maybe $400.
Okay. You'd like to walk out of the store with the console and a game for $400?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's because I'm a cheapskate.
Hey, man.
Yeah. The less money I can spend on anything is the one I'm going for.
And $400 is a really good price point.
I don't think it's that bad, but I don't know all the specs or anything like that, so I don't know what all that shit would add up. So I wouldn't be surprised, nor, again, if I had an exorbitant amount of expendable income.
Yeah, I would not worried about.
I would absolutely drop $600 if that was the case. As well, you know.
So for $600, you're talking about the console, a game, maybe
a game, and a protection plan.
Okay, yeah. See, that might be reality.
That's what I'm thinking.
That might be reality, man. But, and we might be talking, give or take $50, probably give, to be honest. But still,
if we're being realistic,
that's not too far off, I don't think. I'm really thinking that what's going to happen is we get a $500 PS5, and a $500 PS5 is acceptable to me. I don't,
be totally fine with that.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I think that, because I fucking paid $6 for the big boy PS3 when it came out.
Yeah.
I didn't pay $6. I paid. I don't remember what the trade in, but it was really good if you traded in.
But the total
PS2.
ended up being like $6 or so. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that console was $6.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But then you traded in.
I traded in a bunch of stuff towards it because GameStop had a deal where like you trade in a PS2 with a controller, with an extra controller and a game and a memory card, and you got like $150 or $200 off the PS3.
Oh, okay, I got you. So really good deals all around.
It was a good deal, and I stacked it up, but I'm not doing that this time. I'm not trading in my PS4.
And you probably had like 6 PlayStation 2s anyway.
Dude, seriously, yeah. I know I had 2. I know I had 2 because I traded in my Fat Boy and I still had a Slim. Fat Boy Slim. Yeah. Who remembers them? So the man, I was actually listening to what's that song? You can blow up this. You can blow up
Christopher Walken.
You can blow up this.
Yeah.
You can blow up that.
Yeah. With Christopher Walken in the video. I was actually trying to think of that.
I can't think of the song, man.
Because I know what was the. God, I was actually thinking about these about Fatboy Slim songs earlier today.
Yeah.
And
really?
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. And I had that one in my head, but I can't remember what that was called. Anyways, so, but yeah, PS5, realistically, we're probably going to be looking
hopefully
down
5.
the barrel. Hopefully 5, but probably more down the barrel for the complete package, like game.
Like six or so.
6.
Yeah. And I can deal with that. I really can. That's fine.
But you just want to know.
My point is, fucking tell us how much it is. Put up the ability to pre-order it. I'll do it right now. Yeah, and absolutely. A bunch of other people will.
Yeah.
They'll give you their money right now, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right now.
Yeah.
We're waiting. And that's not just on this side.
Yeah.
That's on the video card side of things, too. Now, I realize I kind of brushed over the Series X. If you guys are in the loop at all about what's going on with the Series X, it's not that it's a bad
I'm not
console.
In the loop.
You're not?
I'm not in the loop. Can I get in the loop?
I'm going to put him in the loop.
Woo! It's our new segment. Get in the loop.
So
we'll work out the official name.
Yeah, we're just gonna say different names over the top of each other at the same time. Loops are us. Fruit Loops. Loop
Fruity Loops.
Loop.
For kids.
For kids. One of these. Too bad this isn't on video.
Dude, I love that that's become pretty much a recurring joke.
Yeah, but you guys can't see it.
You can't see what we're doing.
We're doing a joke that we think is hilarious.
Yeah.
Just watch Harakiri, the original one. You'll see the joke.
You'll get it.
You'll see the joke.
You'll get it. One of these.
It's one of these, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean about this?
Yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Oh, no, the Xbox. So in the loop.
In the loop.
You don't know about Craig. Oh,
I don't know about Craig.
Shit. You don't
What's
know about
up with Craig?
Damn, Craig, you got fired on your day off.
Oh, no.
You got fired.
It's fucking Craig.
No. Okay, so the Xbox Series X is obviously going to be a beast of a console. I mean, the PS5 is also going to be a beast. I'm not sure they're going to be that terribly different when it really boils down to it. Like the multi-platform games are probably going to be pretty fucking close to each other.
Yeah.
But I bet they'll have their own little advantages here and there. It seems like the Series X is going off of a little bit more raw horsepower, which is cool. But you would think with Xbox being the way. well, you got a point. One would think.
Someone other than you
maybe
might think.
that they'd be trying to put their best foot forward when it comes to the major franchises. Because I mean, did you see the PS5 reveal? And
I saw a couple of clips.
Yeah, did you see Ratchet and Clank? Dude?
Yeah, that's right. Because we sat down and actually watched a few of those. Because it was like Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil.
Yeah, the Resident Evil Village,
what's that
dude.
One? Yeah, that looks rad. I want to like everything that I saw.
Which I think Village is also coming out on Series X. I think it is.
And wasn't there was one other one that I'm actually really interested. It looks like kind of Breath of the Wild-esque, but you're like this chick with a stick in a like fantasy world running around collecting all these little like dust mites or whatever.
Little furry
like,
things.
Yeah,
I don't remember
like
what that's
Miyazaki
called.
dust mites, dude. That's exactly what they are.
It looks like Pixar animation, like modern Pixar animation.
Yeah, and
like
it looks fun. I'm like, that looks like a good, fun, explory time that I would get really into for like 2 weeks and never finish and then put down.
There's a game, I can't remember what it's called. It's Groundhog's Day, the bullet hell shooter. It's
really?
I don't remember what I don't remember what the name of the game is. It's a Housemarque game. Housemarque are the guys that made.
I just imagined like
Bill Murray.
No, like specifically an arcade cabinet. Groundhog Day, the bullet hell shooter.
Yeah.
Okay, and what it is it's you and the gopher in the truck.
Yeah.
You know, like doing a bullet hell.
Yeah.
You know,
I like it. I'm down. And then have a bunch of Caddyshack references for no reason.
Absolutely.
Because it's funny. But no, it's a Housemarque game. So Housemarque are the ones that made Super Stardust Ultra and like Resogun. You remember Resogun?
Yeah, I remember Resogun.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude.
Yeah.
So I mean, like super awesome arcade shit. They're making a realistic looking over the shoulder third person bullet hell game.
Oh, okay.
That is Groundhog Day in that it's a what am I trying to say? A roguelike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
but she's reliving the same day over and over again.
Right. You're not getting like a new character. It's not like permadeath.
No, she dies and then she wakes up again and she's like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like like Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow,
Dude,
I got you.
Whoa, I didn't realize that. Whoa,
yeah.
It's the game
for Edge of
based
Tomorrow?
off the movie, based off of the manga that's written like a game. That's what it is.
That based off the manga, based off a light novel.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there you go.
This shit has so many adaptations
Layers.
at this point. It's like ogres.
Yeah. So
at some point that we're gonna have to quit making that joke just collectively as a culture.
I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Referring back to Shrek when people are talking about, hey, there's actual layers in this. It's pretty deep.
I listened to this dude, Count Dankula. I don't know if you guys know Count Dankula. He's Scottish as fuck, and he was talking to Alex Jones of all people, which was hilarious because you can kind of tell that he only half takes him seriously when he talks to him, which is great. But he respectfully, but
yeah, you know.
But Alex Jones looks at him. He's like, "Oh, hey, you gotta do that Shrek voice for me." And he looks at him. He's like, "Get out of my swamp, donkey." It's so funny. But anyway, it's great.
Anyways, yeah.
There are a shit ton of PS5 exclusives coming out that all show off cool new gameplay.
They look real pretty.
Here's some good lighting effects. You know, almost everything that they showed off.
I can't wait to see how pretty the next Final Fantasy is going to be.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't remember what the name of the Square.
It'll probably be a shit game.
Well, there's a Square
it'll
game.
Look really good.
There's a Square game that's not Final Fantasy that is a PS5 exclusive that they were showing off that looks really, really good. And it's some action RPG with a chick. I don't know. Looks cool. It looks like a cool game. You know, I don't know.
Wait, was that the one that I was talking about with the?
No. This is a very realistic looking game.
Oh, I got you.
Can't think of what it's called though. Project something, which that's actually Project Althea, maybe. I don't know. That could be wrong.
They're dooming that game out the gate, man.
Calling it Project.
Yeah. Anytime you release any information with any kind of title with Project in it, that is just
that shit ain't
doomed.
happening.
It's doomed to fail, man.
That shit's not happening, man. So which is really funny because I have this really dope throwback shooter called Project Warlock. It absolutely came out all the way. So
nice.
they finished the project.
Yeah.
Yay!
They finished it.
Yay! They get a gold star. Actually, that game's dope. Project Warlock, guys. If you like Hexen and Heretic and Quake.
Yeah,
and,
you were telling me about that game.
Old school Doom. It's good. So right off the bat, they're already showing on the PS5. Here's a bunch of ray tracing. Here's a bunch of nice, new and old franchises. Like here's some shit you've seen before. Here's some shit that you've never seen before.
Right.
Here's some developers that you know. Here's some you don't know.
Right.
We got some Oddworld going on. We got some this. We have multi-platforms.
Oh, that was the
exclusives.
other one that I was like, ooh, that
Oddworld, man.
Like, there's a couple of games coming out that I'm just like, I kind of do want to get a PS5.
Yeah.
You know,
there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Demon Souls, dude, the Demon Souls remake. I can't believe I haven't fucking said anything about this yet. I mean, for me, the Demon Souls remake is worth buying the PS5 right there. And then they're talking about a Silent Hill potentially coming out. And I mean, that's just rumors. And they keep fucking with me. And I'm not even letting that get into my head, okay? I'm not letting your subversive bullshit get into my head anymore, okay? It's just lies so that you can hurt me later, okay? I understand. I think Silent Hill has actually infected the world, and now it just is a curse upon us all, okay? It's fucking Lisa got out of PT.
Breathe, Phil. Breathe.
Lisa got out of the world. I'm sorry. Got me talking about Silent Hill. You see,
how does that make you feel?
I don't think we can do the Silent Hill movies. I'm gonna get just too emotional.
No.
I have too much to say. No, but my point is that they have shown a shit ton of bangers,
right,
and reasons for you to want a PS5. And then with the Xbox, they promised that. Okay, I'm not trying to shit on the Xbox. I'm really not, because I actually think that Microsoft has a pretty cool scheme going on here, in that they kind of don't care whether you get an Xbox or not. Like,
well, they don't need to, because they're gonna release the games on PC and everything else. Yeah.
So do you know about xCloud?
Just no exclusives, essentially.
You know about xCloud, man? Okay, so xCloud is their streaming service. Azure is their back-end server service that they've been working on for years. Microsoft has been pouring money into Azure, and Azure is like the A-class fucking server technology right now. It's top of the line.
Yeah.
And so they're launching xCloud, which is I think it's out in beta right now. So imagine you're buying into the Xbox service. Okay.
Right.
So I pay for Xbox Live Ultimate, for instance. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't. I actually just have Game Pass.
Anyways, but
if
in
you
this
pay
hypothetical alternate dimension,
the proverbial me decided to pay for Xbox Live Ultimate, which I really might do. You get Xbox Live on all your devices. Okay. You get Game Pass on all your devices.
Right.
Okay. So they're going to lump in xCloud to this too. So imagine everything that you have on Game Pass and everything that you've purchased, you also being able to stream on any device that can use xCloud.
So why would you need to buy an Xbox at that point?
You don't need an Xbox.
You
can. And if you don't have great internet, or if you want to make sure that you're getting the cleanest quality all the time, no lag ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I can imagine there's going to be a lot of, like, especially with streaming games, like,
there's going to be issues.
There's a couple, little quality of life issues.
We all don't live in Taiwan where everybody has fucking gigabit.
Yeah,
like it's a nationwide. Oh, here's the a service
the way it
to everybody.
Should be.
Oh, everybody should have gigabit. The future.
Anyway, yeah, right.
But so I mean, there's going to be a lot of people like for instance, where I live, my internet goes down fairly regularly. xCloud isn't a good idea for me. I need plus I want a box in my house. That's just the way I am. I want a box in my house. And if they're establishing this as their thing, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea. I can have a box at my house if I get on a bus and have
you want to pull out your phone
and have good enough connection, then I can sit there and stream a game.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Not that you probably want to play any of these games.
How about go to a hotel? How about that?
Yeah,
if you go to a hotel and you have like
a laptop or whatever.
You have your laptop.
You can just plug it up. Yeah.
I've even heard some weird rumors about potentially they're going to be taking the chip that's in the lower model of the Xbox and making a line of laptops and or Surface devices that would be synonymous with the Xbox line. So it has the hardware in it to just play Xbox games with the base hardware.
So essentially Xbox is planning on the long game.
They're looking at the long game, man.
Yeah.
And I see it, dude. And
it makes sense.
Dude,
yeah.
I mean, I'm almost sold on getting an Xbox at this point.
Yeah.
Although I don't see any fucking exclusives.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's just like, well, what are the games?
That's
Halo, there's a Halo
because I'm going to be playing on the PC,
right?
And every one of those games is coming out on PC. Everything that's exclusive to Xbox is coming out on PC because of their long game, and that's where it shoots people like me in the foot from getting an Xbox. If I'm getting a PS5, well, I already have my HD player,
absolutely,
HD Blu-ray player,
right?
4K Blu-ray player. I mean,
yeah.
So I don't need, another one. I have a PC, so I'll have the box in my house. Well, if I pay for the xCloud and the service, well, I pretty much have the full package without getting an Xbox.
Absolutely.
Well, that makes me feel weird. I was like, how can I be hyped about something and then it just make me not want it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's that. And then we got Halo. And this is where Craig comes in.
I forgot about Craig!
No, there's a meme that's going around.
Okay.
They showed off footage of Halo Infinite, which, Halo Infinite they've been talking about for like 4 years now.
Yeah, they've been talking this up for a while. Yeah.
A while, man. Pretty much since Halo 5 Guardians came out.
Yeah.
Maybe before that. It's 343.
It's one of those, it's like they drop a new game and then immediately start working on the next one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so 343 Studios, which I like them all right. I do prefer Bungie.
Yeah.
In the Halo thing, but they decided they're going to go back to the original Halo with like the style and the feel of the game. It sounds
they're basically pulling a Doom 2016.
Kinda, yeah. Without rebooting the story, yes, yeah. But they're putting it back to it being, you on the Halo outside, shooting Covenant.
Oh, okay.
The way that it was in the original one. You know what I mean? Like just very base level. Oh yeah, this looks like the original game.
Okay.
But that's the problem.
It
looks like the original game.
Boo.
It looks like if you took the original game and up-resed it a bit and then made the gameplay kind of like Destiny. Yeah, which is fucking stupid that 343 ripped off the game that the people that made Halo made after they stopped making Halo. It's like,
that's all for 343 can really do at this point.
They're just ripping off Bungie.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
yeah. No, but I see what you're saying. It's just like there's nothing really all that enticing about the Xbox at this point.
Nothing.
I mean,
there's nothing. I have a PC.
Not that Microsoft isn't doing some really exciting and innovative things, but it's just like you can't really get hyped for something that just isn't really selling you on anything.
And even if the gameplay is really cool.
And I would say that PS5 really isn't doing a much better job, at least for me. I am more hyped for that, and I would definitely get a PS5 before I ever got another Xbox.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm personally not that hyped for any of this shit.
So Xbox, right?
Right.
I think they have a Forza coming out sometime soon after launch. I think they do. And Halo Infinite got delayed because people were hating on the graphics so bad.
Oh, man.
Then the Craig thing It comes from one of the brutes, the big gorilla motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of those guys, he looks like a PS2 character or something, dude. He looks terrible.
Yeah,
and he's making this dumbass face so that everybody's like, Craig, look, it's Craig.
Look,
it's Craig. It's just funny, man. It's but big blue bastard.
And that's Craig.
That's just Craig over there.
Hey, Craig.
Why are your graphics so bad, Craig?
I don't know.
They made me this way. So, I mean,
I don't have a choice in the matter.
But other than Halo, they didn't really have much coming out the gate, right?
Yeah.
Every time a console launches, they usually don't have a shit ton of great stuff immediately, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
But fucking Sony has talked about even if it's not your cup of tea,
right? No,
we got Demon Souls.
Yeah,
okay,
awesome.
We got a new what's the name of that game?
New Oddworld.
New Oddworld. Well, that one's not exclusive though. New Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
What's the name of that game, dude? Horizon Zero Dawn. New Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay,
that looks amazing.
Yeah. Or as it's known in its proper name, the girl from Brave fights dinosaurs.
Fights robot dinosaurs.
Yeah, there we go.
No, fights man,
robot chicken leg
the
motherfuckers.
The Beast Wars guys.
Fights Optimus Primal.
Optimus Primal. Wait, no, it's the other. It's what's his name? Is the
Megatron?
T-Rex.
Megatron's the T-Rex.
Megatron's the T-Rex.
Because in Beast Wars, all the Autobots are mammals.
That's right.
And
that's
all the Decepticons are like
it's all the Decepticons
and dinosaurs and shit.
Beast Wars. I went to a thrift store and saw a big Beast Wars thing the other day. Yeah, I almost got it just out of nostalgia, but no.
Yeah.
No. Not for $15.
No. Oh no.
Ooh. So the my point basically is that you have at least one option for pretty much any game type that you like. I'm not seeing a big RPG as soon as it launches.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's a lot of choice.
There's a lot of different
already.
things. Yeah, and and I would say that is way more enticing than just being like, well, there's going to be a Halo.
And these are all things that
Forza
are pushing it,
I guess.
Yeah. Because I mean, like everything else that they're pushing on the Series X is like all of your other library you'll be able to play still on the Series X with no problems all the way back to the original Xbox, and it'll be enhanced. Now that right there,
that's kind of worth it.
That tickles me a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that
little tickle
because I really love the way that they've handled backwards compatibility with the Xbox One.
Yeah,
I mean, I can fucking play all the Ninja Gaidens right now. Or what I mean by that is I can play Ninja Gaiden Black and I can play Ninja Gaiden 2 because those are the ones I want to play.
Right.
Yeah.
But all the Ninja
Gaidens, but those those work just fine. If you play Ninja Gaiden Black on the Series X, it fucking runs at 60 4K.
Woo! That's fast. That's a fast ninja.
It does that shit on the Xbox One X. So that means the console that's out right now
already does
that.
Yeah.
Okay, and I realize that's an Xbox One game, but my point is that on the Series X, they're gonna upscale. They're even talking about getting developers to go in and repatch games to have like updated textures.
Right.
They did that shit with Halo 3, where when you play Halo 3 on the Xbox 360 version on Xbox One, it downloaded the HD texture pack for you and installed it. Like, the way they're handling that shit is amazing.
Absolutely.
And it's still hard to justify buying one.
Well, okay, so I think it ultimately comes down to this. While there are some really exciting and hype-worthy shit happening right now with consoles, the main complaint that I think me and you and a lot of other people have is, we still don't know how much it's going to fucking cost.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
because
that's
I
the
can't
only
buy two
thing that I
consoles
can't.
that I don't know what they cost.
Yeah.
You know, I can't buy either one that I don't know what they cost.
Is it this much?
Yeah.
Is it this much money?
How many? Yeah.
Just an empty palm?
That's what all of us are doing. We're looking at the cashier with all of the money we have in our hands going, how much?
Is it this
You
much?
can just leave me what you don't need.
Do you need a kidney?
Yeah.
My firstborn?
I'll think about that.
Hold on, let me knock one out real quick.
This and the same problem though is happening on the PC side with GPUs.
Yeah.
And the at least the issue with the
on the
console
PC
side.
Oh, on the console
yeah,
side.
at least the issue on the console side is a pretty bare bones, just like, well, which one do you want? Well, wait until they're available, pre-order them, you know, you're good.
Yeah.
Because I'm not too worried about it. I do think that this generation we're going to have to jump on pre-orders if we want one, like, as soon as it comes.
Oh, yeah. Well, absolutely. Well, because I'm sure with everything that's going on in the world right now, manufacturing has slowed down. So, yeah, I mean, by the time it comes out, they're probably not going to have as much for the people that want it.
We got
for everybody.
But
that's just release day, launch day console shit.
It is.
Anyway.
It is. And the point is to be made that other than Nintendo, nobody ever does fucking great launches.
No.
Nobody ever does it. Like,
hell, Nintendo really
hasn't in a while.
Had a couple of really rocky ones. I mean, I think the Switch
was solid, dude.
Switch was solid.
Switch was solid because Switch you had, here's a bunch of remasters. Here's a new Zelda that's also coming out on last gen, but you can play it here. And here's like a bunch of cool other weird little things.
Oh, and by the way, it's easily the greatest system of all time.
It's also
sorry.
It's also easily moddable if you're into that.
That's a
too.
Subjective opinion.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of point to that actually.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
but on the Sony and Xbox side, there are still a lot of interesting things going down, and even on the PC side, which I think is what you were talking about.
Well, the PC side is a problem. This is what I was getting to. Is that like NVIDIA's lost their goddamn minds. Jensen Huang, that motherfucker with his leather jacket coming on stage talking about, like, there's this meme that he basically every time he comes out there, he holds a card up and he goes, it just works. Like it just works. It's like a fucking like a Mac response, you know? No, it just works. It just it doesn't just work. It just he doesn't know at all what it is. It's a box and I plug it in and it just works. That's all it is. No, he's an engineering whiz. He knows. He definitely knows. But they haven't had good competition from AMD in years. AMD is now making all of the chips for these new generation of consoles. Yeah. When it comes back to the price on the PS5 and the Xbox One or Xbox Series X, Jesus, your shitty naming scheme.
Yeah. Another thing why Xbox is...
I'm not buying your shit because you can't name anything right.
That's right.
Come up with a better name. Call your console Steve or something so we know which fucking one we're talking about.
I'd like to pre-order Steve.
Can I get a Steve? Yeah. A Steve X. Yes.
Steve X.
A Steve X.
Oh, no.
Steve X.
That sounds like a bad, 90s new metal singer.
Yeah, I was right there with you. Yeah, Steve X. Steve X is totally a 90s metal singer. Yeah, man. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you remember Steve X was like in Fear Factory or whatever?
Yeah, right.
No,
didn't he start out in Soulfly?
Yeah, it's... Soulfly tattoos. That's just
that's where they got the name for Static X.
That's from Steve X.
From Steve X.
But the technology that's in both of the consoles, as long as the fucking consoles don't cost something stupid. Yeah. And I mean something stupid like $1,000.
I honestly,
I don't think they can do that.
Absolutely not.
But
have people buy it and get a good install market for all these super expensive games that they're potentially going to develop and for the long-term goal of these consoles.
Maybe even up the price.
So, fuck that. But anyways.
The technology in it, though, is definitely worth the price that they're asking
pretty
for.
High end.
Yeah,
pretty high end. And as far as like rumors go, like we were saying, it was like $500-$600. Like that's reasonable for what's inside of those consoles.
Yeah. Well, just to perspective-wise, they're talking about on the reasonable end of things, the performance is somewhere from like a 2070 Super to a 2080 Ti, somewhere in that kind of range, right? Which I realize that's a little bit of a delta, but still that's the range there, right?
Right.
And that's just me being conservative, right? A 2080 Ti, well, shit, a 2070 Super is like a $500 card, something like that. A 2080 Ti is a fucking $1,000 card, $1,200 card, whatever.
Just by itself.
And that's just the video card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not including the super fast processor, a lot of RAM, the really fast SSD, all that kind of stuff.
Goddamn spam risk.
Oh man, that's
hate that shit.
Risk of spam. Watch out, high sodium.
What is this, a Monty Python skit calling me or some shit?
Spam. So the technology in those is fine, but they're talking about having this significant leap over the last cards for the PC stuff.
Yeah.
And NVIDIA might also make the price a significant leap. And we're already talking about, like I said, $1,000, $1,200 video cards.
Right.
We're talking
just
about
right off the bat.
Yeah.
Just that. Yeah.
I mean, potentially the card that I'd be looking at is probably going to be like $700 or $800, and
right.
that sucks already.
And this is NVIDIA.
Yeah, that's an NVIDIA. It should be a 3080. We're still
so
not
what's
sure on names.
what's the competition with what is it, AMD?
With AMD?
Yeah.
They haven't actually said yet, and that's again part of the problem. It's the same thing. They have even less specifications. They're just like, oh, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And that's all they've fucking said.
You guys gonna like it,
dude. And I really think they're gonna pull a real bad chicken, because in the console wars, they're so close to each other, they're edging each other. Right. In the PC side of things, what's going to happen is NVIDIA's going to rush to market. They're going to sell it for a shit ton of money, and then AMD's probably going to come out for something that's either more powerful for less, or comparable, or it's going to be something that's so much fucking cheaper that they blow them out of the water.
Just based on the price.
Just based on price. Mm-hmm. Even if it's not as powerful as their high-end stuff. Even if it's just, almost there. If it's half the price, well, they're already fucking over NVIDIA.
Right.
They've already got everybody's.
They've already won. Yeah.
They've already won. And they've got all this technology in the console side of things.
Right.
So everyone's playing chicken right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's playing chicken. And AMD potentially has the high ground here. That's a funny one. Yeah.
Nice.
You remember I was telling you about the Ewan McGregor thing?
Oh, yeah.
You want to save that for the next one?
Let's save that for Mad Cinemists. So, guys, I'm apparently about to get into the loop about some Ewan McGregor shit that happened. So come check out the what are we doing? The Annihilation. We're recording Annihilation. So check out that if you want to know what the fuck's going on with Ewan McGregor.
Annihilation.
I am interested.
Good female lead sci-fi.
Yeah,
actually,
boy.
Pretty much all female cast, save for Isaac. What's his name? Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll get into that.
Yes, we will. But
anyways,
yeah, the situation here though is, as far as I'm concerned, I will pre-order a console immediately as soon as they throw it up.
As soon as you and the same thing with the on the PC side.
The video card thing, I was totally on the I'm gonna get a 3080 as soon as it launches.
But they're playing too much chicken.
They're playing too much chicken, and now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking,
now you just don't want to buy it out of spite.
Well, or just in case they do this stupid thing. And because if NVIDIA releases high and then AMD releases low, but with a bunch of performance, then NVIDIA has to drop their prices. And I'd rather have an NVIDIA card.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Mostly, so the reason I care about NVIDIA is because CUDA works really well for other applications. So it's not even, because I actually use my computer for work once in a while. Isn't that fun?
Haha.
But so I'm going to wait. I'm actually going to wait on that. So when it comes to this chicken game, one side of the chicken has got me on the edge of my seat just waiting for somebody to crash or give in.
Yeah.
Okay? And then the other side is like, I'm going to watch this train wreck.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pick up the pieces. So we have a very weird dual-sided
dynamic.
Right?
Yeah.
But I realize we've already done a 45-minute podcast here.
Yeah.
But I did want to talk about a couple of other things.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, man. We ain't got no rules in this house.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that just ate up on most of our time. That's all.
Yeah.
So, Pistol Whip.
Yeah, that's real fun. That's a real fun game.
Pistol Whip, guys.
So tell the people that don't know what Pistol Whip is. What is Pistol Whip?
Well, if anybody's
getting pistol whipped,
is
I think the real heart of the question. What does pistol whipping mean to you?
It means having good pocket on the groove. Is what it means. No,
getting into the pocket.
You got to get in the pocket on that one. Yeah, shoot him in the pocket. So the basis of Pistol Whip is it's if you took Super Hot VR and made it a rhythm game. That's
and it's rad.
And it's rad.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I think the music's fine because they didn't put a whole bunch of lyric-y music in it. That's usually what screws me up about a lot of rhythm games is they try to focus on music that has a bunch of words and shit.
Well, they try to get like
pop music.
They try to do the whole like Guitar Hero kind of thing.
Like Beat Saber just released a Linkin Park pack.
What?
Fucking no. Trey was like, man, if they're gonna put trash like that, they might as well just put fucking Takeshi 6ix9ine on this fucking.
Fuck yeah.
But
Jeez.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, I want that Meshuggah pack.
That's right.
I want to break my wrists playing fucking Beat Saber. I can't hurt her with these sabers.
Yeah, right.
But the Pistol Whip, however, it's like you're being pushed down a hallway, like you're on a.
So it's like a rail shooter.
It's a rail shooter.
You don't have any control over your character.
You're just constantly moving forward.
Other than aiming the gun.
It's like being on that thing in the airport where you hold your bags and stand still, and then it conveys you to the other side.
Yeah, the Jetsons conveyor belt.
The Jetsons floor. That's it.
It's like you're on a Jetsons floor.
Where's Betty when you need her? So,
she dead. Them boys shot her.
Damn. So it's kind of like, if you were John Wick on the Jetsons floor shooting glass guys to a beat, because they just have this kick-ass electronic music.
You got your earbuds in.
Got your earbuds in and you're rocking your tunes. So the game judges you in two ways. So your maximum score is 200. Okay.
Gotcha.
You have 100 of that score dedicated to precision and 100 of that score dedicated to rhythm. So
so if you shoot the guys on the beat, you get some points, and if you
if you're precise,
scoring a headshots on all of them,
It seems like body shots actually get more points than headshots, which is weird.
Okay. Well, I guess that would make sense. It being kind of a more fast-paced rhythm game.
They want you to shoot center mass.
You would get more of a instead of
they're a target, right?
A hit ratio.
It wouldn't be the head. It would be your heart, basically.
Yeah.
it'd be center chest, solar plexus.
You gotta shoot them in the heart with these fat beats.
And but the game's great. It'll work up a sweat. You got to move. You got to dodge pillars. You got to do all this stuff. But so you're shooting these boys to the beat.
You can actually hit guys.
You can pistol whip.
You can actually pistol whip in the game.
And you want to do it to the beat.
Yeah.
And you can even turn on a thing. I found out that you can turn on a metronome in the settings where the controller vibrates to the rhythm.
Oh.
Ooh. It's nice. So then you know exactly where the beat is. You're like, okay. Because, there's the slightest bit of delay, and I guess being, I have a problem with rhythm games in general. In that I'm used to playing a bass, and I'm used to having this little bit of feel to things.
Yeah.
That I've noticed, sure, when I'm playing with a pick and I'm playing metal or I'm playing something precise, I'm right there on the beat. But there's a lot of times when I'm playing bass that there's a little bit of swing in the way that I play, right?
Yeah.
Natural swing.
I gotcha.
And I've noticed that I'll either play a slight bit before the note a lot of the time, you know?
Yeah.
Or dead on. And that seems to be where I like to do it just a little bit before, because I'm used to like sliding into a note, or I'm used to like doing like little things like that.
Yeah,
but that
giving
screws
it little
me up.
Little flourishes. Yeah.
But that actually screws me up in rhythm games.
Yeah,
you know,
well, because
they want
the
you
rhythm
to be dead on.
Yeah. You don't have little flourishes in rhythm games. You're just
I'm used to the feel. I'm used to that whole thing.
Absolutely.
But as far as rhythm games go, this one feels about the best that I can think,
absolutely
in modern time. Like, I like this much better than Beat Saber, mostly because of the soundtrack, but also your shooting shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's meant to be played with one gun, you know, but there is a dual gun mode.
Oh, okay.
There's also all sorts of modifiers you can put on. You can, you know, it gets harder.
Dual gun mode. Just playing that first level last weekend when you were showing it to me.
Yeah.
I can't imagine having to
do that with two hands.
With two hands.
Ooh,
yeah.
Well, in some situations, I could see it being useful.
I gotcha.
Honestly, I think with dual gun mode, it almost seems like it's better, because then you don't have to worry about that whole. Like, if you're only shooting one at a time, then you always have one loaded.
I gotcha. So you don't ever wait. Do you have to reload in that game?
Yeah, because you have to throw your gun down or up.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
You don't actually have to reload. You just have to do that movement.
So you, I guess, with two gun mode, that's really all it is. It's like an easy mode, essentially.
I smacked my little girl in the face.
Oh no!
Because I told her to stay away from me while I was playing pistol whip, and she didn't get pistol whipped or nothing, but she did get smacked when I tried to reload.
Oh no!
So she got a little pop, and I looked down, and she was crying. I was like, "Well, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You see these glowing lights? You stay away from the glowing lights. I'm sorry." I'm glad that thing's got that little soft ball on the end of it.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She'll totally turn that shit on.
Like the
move controllers. She'll turn it on because it's pretty.
Oh,
it's pretty. Like it's like. Yeah, now you turn my PlayStation
let her
on.
Hold the controller for a little bit.
Oh, of course,
yeah.
I wish you could manually change those lights. That'd be cool, like the color.
Oh yeah, where it doesn't it? Yeah, because it goes from like blue to yellow to orange. Well, yeah.
But yeah, that's the coolest game that I've been playing recently. I mean, there's some others, and I think we'll cover some other stuff later. I've still really wanted to talk about my feelings on The Last of Us 2.
Right.
So I think next time me and you are
because this is running a little long.
Yeah. We're going to do a Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima episode next time, because I'm having trouble getting the other guys to come onto the podcast.
Yeah.
And we've decided we're either going to try to set it up for Skype or just go ahead and talk about those
Just
two.
talk about it anyway.
So
we'll figure it out.
We will figure that out.
That's right.
But pistol whip something, guys.
Absolutely.
Pistol whip something, guys. And also, pistol whip that button.
Pistol whip
that subscribe button.
That's right.
Like us and share us, and you can find us, on YouTube and Spotify and Anchor. And next week.
Absolutely. Hey guys, if you want to get in contact with the show or any of our LazerPunch other content, you can get in touch with us either through the comments. I read all the comments on the videos, or if you want to send a email, then you can go to either laserpunchmailbag@gmail.com or the OC Relevant Gaming Show at gmail.com.
Oh yeah, it is that. Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to make sure that I remembered which one that was.
We'll have links in the description, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, if you have any recommendations, I buy too many VR games. So if you ever want to just hey, is this VR game good? I've probably played it.
I've
probably played it. Just ask me. We'll talk about anything you guys want. And next week, Ghost of Tsushima
and Last of Us 2.
That's right.
Cool. Can't wait.
We'll see you guys later.
I'm excited.
Are you?
Yeah,
Are you guys excited?
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. I'm so fucking hyped.
And I just can't hide it.
Do it.
Bye.
Bye, guys.